did lots of things, like discovered why some lung cancer resist medicine. You worked in a drug-resistant prostate cancer.
Okay.
And won lots of awards.
Yeah.
That is really noticeable. And like, for example, I'm not sure about like, how can I spell it?
L'Oréal UNESCO for Women in Science Award.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
exactly.
is the correct one. This award too. And also in Turkey, you won lots of
Awards, yeah.
Can you explain how was it, how you get that? And can you at the beginning introduce yourself?
Okay, yeah.
Say everything.
All right,
Okay.
all right. My name is Buse, and my surname is Cevatemre Yıldırım, and I have graduated from biology, actually. And during my childhood, I was always collecting insects and carrying them to my family and showing them and listening the sounds of the insects. So I believe that at that time, I was supposed to be a biologist.
Oh.
So after the grad level, I fell in love with molecular biology. And I did my higher education in molecular biology field. And I think the most important part of my career was my postdoctoral research.
Really?
And yes, I moved to another university, Koç University in Istanbul. And there was an incredible team of brilliant scientists. And I worked there, and I'm still working there for 7 years. Yeah, during this research journey time, that was very beneficial for me. This is my sincere opinion. And I had the time to challenge myself. And my PhD thesis was on lung cancer, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
And at that thesis, we also focused on drug resistance of the lung cancer cells. And in that postdoctoral research time, my focus was on prostate cancer.
Yeah.
I was also working on drug resistance because tumors sometimes can resist to therapies. And after that, we would ask questions like, how can we overcome this and what are the mechanisms? So the research part actually was here. We are asking questions like, why do these cancer cells resist and what are the mechanisms and how can we target these to make them respond again?
Yeah.
So mainly that was the focus of my last 7 years. And since you have asked, this research, the journey of this 7 year, has been honored by several prestigious awards, and I can proudly say that one of them was L'Oréal UNESCO for Women in Science, and the recent ones are the outstanding young researcher awards from the Turkish Academy of Sciences and also the Science Academy. I also received Türkan Saylan Science Award. And the last one is, and I'm very proud of, the Mustafa Young Scientist Medal.
And we are honored to have a great
Thank you.
interview.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you, what is your research in a simple way? If you wanted to just explain it in a really simple way, what is it? Your research.
So there are several treatment options when it comes to cancer treatment. Maybe you have known, mainly they are surgery, chemotherapy, and radiotherapy. So the most of the patients respond very well to these treatments, but some of them are initially resisting to these drugs, or over time they can stop responding at any time. Yes, the medicines are just stopping to work in those patients. And this is the most challenging part, I believe, in the treatment of cancer. So this is very also surprising because why do they stop
You don't have any
responding?
answer.
Yeah, you cannot always
predict it.
you cannot predict it.
Yeah.
So actually this is my, I believe that this is going to be my future study, predicting the resistance in patients. So yes, this is really challenging, and because I believe that cancer is really adaptive.
Yeah.
Whatever you manipulate in tumors or how respond, they can just move to a dormant state. They're just sleeping over time, and then they just got the sense of, okay, I have to wake up now. So why?
You think
This is
everything
really
is
interesting.
okay now?
Yeah.
At that moment, it comes and I'm
Yeah,
surprised. Another
exactly.
one comes
Yeah.
and like surprising you.
Yeah, this is the basic research.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you about your like method. Like, what is your method and
Okay.
what is your like model did you use in your experiment, and how did they help you to get a good result?
Okay, the good thing is when you're studying these disease, you don't have to always work on people, the patients, because you cannot do it.
At the beginning, you can't.
Yeah, you cannot, because they are always heterogeneous initially. So you have to work with some models, maybe cell models, maybe animal models. So first thing what we did was mimicking the patients. So we obtained prostate cancer cell lines and make them resistant to chemotherapeutics. And after that, we wanted to reveal their vulnerabilities. In order to do that, we performed epigenetic drug screens, because we wanted to know what happens in those cells and what is the mechanism epigenetically that we can target them. And by the way, the establishing these cancer cells took around a year.
A year?
Yeah.
This is a really long time.
Yeah, long time.
Okay.
And after that, we hit them with a library consisting of 150 drugs. And 3 days later, we just checked their viability, if they are dead or not. So after that, some drugs pop up. So they also clustered. So one was that the protein group that reading the epigenetic marks on the chromatin. So we wanted to focus on that group because there were a lot of drugs accumulated in those class.
So you had lots of team.
Yeah.
And you researched lots of team, and you figured out like some medical can help us to like everything goes better or gets in a great way.
Yeah, I'm working in a team, by the way. There are students, grad levels.
How many?
Yeah, we have a principal investigator,
Okay.
and I was, as I said before, the postdoctoral researcher at that laboratory. So in this project, we worked closely with İpek Bulut. There was just one woman and the PI, but we were always working with another sister labs.
Yeah.
So we are always asking for, do you have that equipment? Do you have that inhibitor? So yeah, we are actually a team of, I think, 10 to 20 people.
20 people?
Yeah.
In one project?
Yeah, sure.
Is it enjoyable?
Yeah, it's really enjoyable.
Really?
Because if they are also putting themselves just behind the science, not thinking themselves, it is very enjoyable.
Really? If you work like for more than 1 year, it will be really enjoyable?
Yeah, I think so. But I hear your question. Yeah, because I believe that in every 5 years, research also should, just
research again.
Have to cycle and come up with new ideas. But this project took like 4 years, maybe 5 years, because at 2020 I received the L'Oréal UNESCO for that project, and 4 years later, there was the paper that we have published. So it took about 5 years.
5 years to do one project.
Yeah.
And it still is your favorite one.
Your favorite one, and that project also seeded another project. So if you are running one project or working in one project, that doesn't mean that you have to stick with
Stop
it.
it.
Yeah,
you just goes like through step and step.
Yeah, you just at some point, that could be an interesting thing. Why don't we ask questions about that? So we write grants, and we applying for different grants or fundings, and when they come up with that idea, if they like your idea, then you would have another project.
So you had some international project too, right?
Not now.
Not now.
No. They're always national.
Exists in your vision.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, for example, I am now trying to adapt to European projects. So yeah, that is
I
in
hope
my
you
future.
Can get it.
Yeah,
I
hopefully,
really hope that.
hopefully.
Okay, we talked about your vision. Can you tell me about your project vision?
Okay.
What do you think it will be happen in the future? What is your research goals in the future? And it will be realistic in real life, or do patient like feel it or not? You know, we know.
Yeah, good question. That's a very good question. I can say that we worked on dominantly cell lines. So we have to test it first on mouse models, which we did actually, but these tumors didn't want to grow on mice. So somewhat we cannot perform the in vivo experiments. I don't know, my dream would be, I say.
It's not that dream, you can get it.
Yeah, but every researcher wants to see the, the outcome of their research in the patients.
Yes.
So beginning from the cell line, we identified some targets in those cells. Maybe in the future, if they can develop inhibitors that are very potent in patients, I really want to see that.
I hope it will become true.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to ask you about yourself.
Okay.
Not your professional way.
All right.
What is your real life? You know, when we talk about a great person who have lots of awards, people think, oh, she is incredible. So we wanted to know what is your real life.
Okay, great.
Is it that much incredible?
Yeah, I think we're making it enjoyable because I'm working really hard. I don't have nights or, holidays or the bayram. How do you say that? Bayram, the feast. I don't know. How do you?
Like the holiday?
A holiday or, the traditional days.
You don't have it?
No, we have it, but I'm also working on days too.
Me too.
Yeah.
If you're in the same page.
Yeah. So I'm not that kind of person that seeks for on and off days. Because of that, I really enjoy my home life.
How?
Okay. So every morning when we wake up with my dear husband, we always talk about an hour, just from everything, about his projects, about my projects. So that's very sweet for my balance of my life.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Explain it more, please.
Because he is an actor, and he's a very handsome actor in Turkey. He's very successful in his field, so I love to listen his future,
So how you can
life.
how you can just doing all things together? Like he's in entertainment
Yeah, it's interesting.
and you live in science part. How you can just involve together?
We have a lot of talk to talk about because that's also
entertainment way or science way?
Both ways.
Both ways.
He's very interested in my field, and I'm also interested in his field. I'm going to his TV series.
Like dramas and films,
and
series.
The cameras, the people working, they are so fast and quick. That scale is very interesting for me. It's like a holiday, by the way.
Really?
That's my holiday. Yes, I just observe people. What are they doing?
So, another question came up to my mind. It was really noticeable about this part. Like science, communication, visual design.
Yeah.
You had this too.
Yeah.
Came up from
No. That's also my childhood, tradition because at the age of 4, do you know the Walt Disney, palace that shows in the beginning of the cartoons? I just sketch it on the paper in the age of 3 or 4. And my dad was shocked, and also my husband did post it on a cup, and it is still in our house. So I always liked drawing some things. I believe that I have that eye and attention to detail. So I like colors. So when I look back to my career and to my childhood, I'm not that surprised actually. But at that, there's a particular award about that. In 2020, I just won the People's Choice Award from the Biorender Graphical Abstract Contest. And that was
really popular.
yeah, it has 30,000 downloads or something.
Oh, wow.
And the participants were also very from the prestigious university, Stanford,
Really
yeah, Johns
creative,
Hopkins.
No? That was
Oh, thank you.
That's why it's noticeable.
Okay, thank you.
Because, now, because we talked about your childhood and your real life now, it's not that much surprising for me.
Oh, thanks.
But at the beginning, it was really surprising. How you become like that? And how people can do this in this way? Is it possible?
Yes, it is possible. But I always say that there is one important point. I think it is the family.
Can you tell me about that?
They are wonderful. I raised in an environment of, hardworking parents. They were really hardworking. My mother and my father, also my aunt, my sibling, they are really loving people.
Yeah.
So I raised in a big family. They still come to every ceremony of my awards. I just love them so much, and I cannot appreciate any of the efforts what they give, because they were also waiting on the outside of the laboratory at any time, the midnight.
Exist for you.
Yeah. So they were always with me in that journey.
So you can say like
You need support.
you need support, and the key point it's your family.
The family, because the underlying the things that I wanted to tell is, you don't have to make dinners, you don't have to clean your bag, you don't have to do anything
Don't be
about
worried
your
about
life.
anything, and do you do?
They were always supportive in any manners. So that's I think the big luck in my life.
That's really great. So, do you have any, for the last question, do you have any memorable memory?
Actually, I remember some, hardworking times from my childhood and the family moments. And as last, event in my life would be my husband, because he is from another sector. That's the things that I always remember in my life.
The happiest, memorable memory for you.
Yeah.
Okay, that was really great, Miss Buse, Professor.
Thank you. No, I'm not professor, but thank you.
Yeah, that was a really great interview we
Thank
had.
you so much.
And what do you feel to be here right now?
Okay. So
Because we are in Mustafa Award, and you're in Iran. I don't know, did you came in here?
No, I
before?
haven't been in Iran, and I know that our president, the previous president, also received this award. So when I got the email, I emailed him, and he just said that you should go and get that, because it's going to be really chilling. It's going to be great, he said. So after another chit chat, we thought that we should go and get the atmosphere.
So you're happy to be here?
Okay, of course. I'm happy to be here.
It was great until now.
It's very great,
honest.
and it is really honorable to receive this award, because it is also the first time it is awarded to a young scientist.
Yeah,
so
this is the first one.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be the first one.
How old are you? You're really young,
I'm
36?
36. Because
let me see. Let me check it. 1988, 37.
37.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm 37.
It's okay. We can keep it in 36. It's okay. That was really great interview.
Thank you
Ms.
so
Buse.
much.
Oh, that was my honored. Thank you for everything.
too.
Okay.
خبرگزاری برنا